Hi guys, get ready for today's workout. Make sure you're warmed up before you start. I warmed up and I realized my camera wasn't on. So make sure you have a good warm up before you start. We're gonna do interval style weights and cardio. So make sure you have a set of dumbbells, your water, make sure you're hydrated, and we're gonna get started. So we're gonna start with one dumbbell. So remember, make sure you're warmed up, make sure you're doing your dynamic stretches, and you feel ready to go. So we're gonna just start with a press, a squat, so a press overhead, just with one dumbbell to start, down and up. Any compound exercises that we do really keep that heart rate up. They're low impact, so they're still strengthening, but they also give you that cardio component. All the intervals will be about 30 to 45 seconds, so you really wanna work hard. They will progress in difficulty. We'll be doing some cardio in between, with and without weights. Breathe. Feel that whole body wake up. Weight in the heels, chest is up. Keep those elbows in close. One more. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to keep holding that weight. We're going to take it to a little skater shuffle. You can do this without weight. As long as we have that weight in our hand, let's use it. Reach and pull those arms. If it's too much with the weight, take it out and just punch those arms down. As you go with this one, try to open up a little more. Maybe go a little lower, maybe go a little further. Again, this is a low impact cardio exercise with a little weight. Waking up the back. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. We're gonna keep that weight in our hand. We're gonna go back to those squats. This time we're gonna add a tricep press. Feet apart, here we go. Tricep press, bring it in, waking up those triceps. Remember, we're just getting started. Abs are in nice and tight. Keep those elbows pulling in. Whenever we work the triceps, we want the arms as narrow as possible. Push. Let's do a couple more. And then we're going to hold the last one up. Hold this one up and now just continue the triceps. So at your own pace, you don't have to go to any beat here, but we want to target the triceps a little bit here. We're going to challenge all the muscle groups in many different ways today. So it won't just be one exercise per muscle group. We're gonna work the whole body. That's how you get that definition, and it just keeps your muscles surprised. Nice firm stance here. You wanna tuck that pelvis under and really get that full range of motion. Feeling those triceps, and this will make your heart rate go up. Let's do a couple more. Good job, bring it in. Keep it nice and light on your feet. We're gonna go back to those skaters, and we're gonna try to push that weight a little further down. 4, 3, 2, here we go. Reach and pull. So it's a little one-legged squat. Feeling those obliques, maybe twist a little further. Again, this is low impact, but you can always make it more difficult by speeding it up, by going deeper. 3 more, 2, and 1. Good job. Grab your other weight. We're gonna do that squat press with 2 weights now. Working those legs a little more. It's gonna be a little harder. Feet apart. Here we go. Squat press. So it's a little bit of a game changer here. If it's still too much for you, you can go to 1 arm at a time. You want to get used to the movement. Push. So feel the legs and the core helping to push those weights up. You're gonna feel it in the chest, whole arm, whole back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold on to those weights. March it out, catch your breath, or tap it out, whatever your go-to move is. We're gonna do taps, and we're gonna punch the arm down. So you're just gonna punch. They're little side taps. Notice I'm not squatting, I'm tapping. So from the side, you're gonna try to go low in that supporting leg, but you do have 2 heavy dumbbells. So you wanna really manage this. Not too fast, not too slow. It's kind of a reach and pull with the arms here, getting the back a little bit more involved. Push. You can go a little deeper into that supporting leg. Push into that heel. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Big shoulder roll. Good job. We're going to do that squat press again. We're going to wrap the weights. We're going to add a side leg lift this time, focusing on the legs a little more. And then we'll go back to triceps. So we're going to wrap the weights. 4, 3, 2, squat it down. As you press overhead, you're lifting that leg to the side. Breathe. Sink down in that squat. Use your weight. Use that resistance. You don't have to lift the leg too high. You want to keep tall. Shoulders over hips. You're going to feel the biceps, chest. Palms facing each other. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Good job. All right. We're going to focus on the triceps a little bit more, and we're going to integrate the back. So, you know what? Let's do our cardio exercise first. We're going to do those skaters with an alternating punch down. So we're going to go with a little bit more weight. We're going to get that heart rate up a little more. Now, I'm going to add a variation here. If you want, one arm that goes back can be doing a tricep extension. I'll show it from the side. So you're extending. If you want to give that tricep a little extra work. So notice we're not jumping here. We have a little bit of a lightness in the feet. So one arm is rowing, one arm is kicking back. Pushing your heel, make it very intentional. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, little burn there. All right, we're gonna work those triceps. I'm gonna get a sip of water real quick. You're still gonna need 2 weights. All right, here we go. We're gonna do a row to a kickback. One of my favorites. We're gonna have a wider stance, shoulder distance apart, hinge at the hip, row, kick back. Breathe. Now, our legs are still technically working. You're gonna press into those heels, and I know those triceps are feeling it if you did that little option that I gave you on the skater. So I do want you to take this to a 4 count. So you want to really keep those elbows high. Sometimes you do this a little quicker. We may do that in a little bit with a half burpee. So you might see that. But right now we're just taking it to that row pull. Two more. Hold this one up there just to kick back. Gotcha. So when we do these exercises, just like when we did the press, I like to do some to really just attack and target the triceps or whatever muscle we're working. So you'll see that theme through the workout. Keep those elbows high. 4, 3, it's a little bonus burn, 2, and 1. Ooh, put them down. Ooh. Shake it out. Ooh, give those triceps a little quick stretch. We're not done yet, but just a little stretch sometimes helps. We're gonna go down to the floor. We're gonna do mountain climber, come up to a football run. So this is a quick one. You're gonna do a few mountain climbers, come up to a football run. This is one of my favorite ways to get the heart rate up because you're not doing anything too long. So we're gonna start with that football run. Nice and light in the feet, come down, mountain climb. So come up, do a little football run, maybe a count of 4, maybe not. This is gonna get you used to being down in that plank position. I'll do it from the side. Hips down. You can jump those feet in for a little more intensity after the mountain climber. Just keep it quick. Get a little low impact cardio. But you can still rock it. Keep it quick. That heart rate will go up. That core is warming up. Let's do one more. You're getting those calves too. Ooh, good job. All right, get one weight. Ooh. We're gonna target chest and shoulders. One of my favorites. And the core. Take a wide stance. Just do a dumbbell swing here. Just coming up to shoulder height. Just a little active recovery. But I want you to squeeze those glutes without leaning back and just come up to shoulder height. Breathe. So remember, you're gonna focus on chest a little more here. So focus on that. Think about it. Breathe. Squeeze those abs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, next one. We're gonna do a little jump push out to a burpee. So we'll do 1 burpee to start, then we're gonna make it 2 in and out. So you're gonna be right here with your weight, jump, put it down, burpee, stay low, pick it up, little jump push out. Now, your option is to do 2 half burpees. Coming low. Still feeling those inner thighs from those swings. So you wanna keep that feeling. Now, if you don't want to do the jump, just come up and down. Every time we jump, and take it out. Keep those hands under your shoulders. I want you to focus on the chest. finish with that jump? You got it. Woo. Get that heart rate up. All right. We're gonna stay in a staggered position or straight, and we're gonna just bring that weight up. So I'm gonna start staggered. We're just gonna bring that weight up. Focus on your chest and your core. Breathe. These are not easy. I want you to press your hands into the head of the dumbbell. So you're just going straight out. Tuck that pelvis under. Keep your glutes and your abs tight. I want you to feel the chest in the front of the shoulder. This is a great one for the front of the shoulder. You want to keep that muscle strong. You want to keep all aspects of the shoulder strong. Use it all day long. There's so many shoulder injuries out there. 2 more. Last one. Good job. All right, we're gonna take that weight down. This one, we're gonna do a push-up. You knew we had to do a push-up, right? Push-up to a beast back. So you're gonna do 1 push-up, and then you're gonna bend the knees back. So you're starting your plank. So you're gonna do 1 push-up as best you can, and the back. You wanna stay low, or that beast back. You can have your hands a little wider on the push-up. But the feet are not that wide. They're about shoulder distance. Now, if you don't like the push-up, maybe do it every other. You can also, if you want, you can do the push-up on your knees, come up, and then you do the knees back. So you can drop those knees, do the full push-up, knees up, knees to back. Lots of options there. Or you can do a plank. Just get used to this motion and back. It's a little more load on the shoulder. Lots of options there. Couple more, really feeling that core. Last one. And bring it in. Whew. Shoulder rolls. Good job. Whew. Not done with that chest yet. We're going to do that swing, but this time we're going to travel it to a little kind of sumo, but not too low. So you're going to alternate that hand. You're going to swing, bring it up, and then switch hands. So you're going to sumo, switch those feet. If you don't like switching, just hold the dumbbell like this and just hold it here, and then you can continue. If you don't like that switch, still pretty low impact, but you feel the chest, front of the shoulder. Notice my heels are down. I'm gonna do this one from the side. So maybe a little deeper than where you were before. Again, you're gonna feel those inner thighs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Hold on to that one weight. Recover that heart rate. And check my time. Perfect. All right. So we came up from the bottom before. Now we're gonna come out from the chest. Again, you can stagger it, or you can stay wide. I'm gonna stay wide, tuck my hips, my elbows are in. Watch from the side. Pull it in, pull those elbows in. Looks a lot easier than it is. And I want you to be slow and intentional here. Pull the elbows in, let them kiss the rib cage. You're going to feel chest, you're going to feel front of the shoulder, front delt, which has been our focus. We do triceps, now we're working chest, front of the shoulder. So I want you to think of it as pressing out and pulling in. Use your resistance. You're going to need your abs here. Tuck that pelvis under. I know you're feeling that shoulder. Whew. One more. 3. Bring it up. Chest tight. 2. Make this your best one. Bring it in. Whew. Good job. All right. Shake it out. All right. Grab your weights. We're going to focus on chest, and now we're going to integrate back into this. So we're going to start going into the back, but I still want to keep that chest going. So you're going to grab your dumbbells. We're going to do a push-up. I'm going to do it on my knees to a row. So do 1 push-up, right arm row, 1 push-up, 1 left arm row. We already did the rows with the kickback. Now we're just doing it again. Sit back, stretch. Come back. Spread the knees apart here and really tuck that pelvis under. So the hands are about shoulder distance apart. And we're going to have those palms facing each other. So you're going to do 1 push-up and then 1 row. And 1 push-up and 1 row. So you probably can go a lot deeper on these push-ups, but the arms are still narrow. So this is more like a tricep push-up. You're getting that bonus in those triceps. Now, you can pick up the pace here, go to your own pace. You can sit back into child's pose in between. Keep the glutes down. You can give them a little squeeze there. Notice I'm keeping my shoulders down and my hips down. You're going to feel those obliques. You can feel your heart rate. This is definitely a compound exercise. We'll get that heart rate up. Moving in to back a little bit more now in our next segment. Last one. And good job, sit back. Bring it in when you're ready. Woo. So getting ready for back. Let's do a little cardio first. Get that heart rate up. We're going to start with a 180-degree jump turn. You can do more of a football run here and switch it, or you can tap back like this if you don't like to jump. I just want to get that heart rate up a little bit here and get our weights out of our hands and then get moving. So you're going to come down and you're going to jump to the other side. Try to get that whole 180 degrees. Nice soft landing. Drop those hips. Want you to work harder on the turn, really getting a full turn. Keep the feet apart. Work those legs. And then you're going to feel your quads. A couple more. Good job. Grab some water. Whew. Very nice. All right, grab your weights. Focusing on the back. We're going to start with some deadlifts. Focusing on the back of the body, and then we'll build. Feet apart, down 2, up 2. Breathe. Push those heels down. Resist the floor. Hinging at the hip. You want to get this foundation move. We're going to be adding on as we work the back. And right now, I just want you to focus on the legs. Squeezing where you're supposed to be squeezing. Squeeze the hamstring and the glute. Sometimes you just do the movement without adding that muscle. So I want you to squeeze. Last one, I think you got it. Good. All right, put those weights down. We're gonna do a little cardio. We're gonna do just a set of burpees with a jump at the top, no push up. Just that in, out, jump it up or stand it up. You can do 1 foot at a time. So let's get started here. Squat it down, take it out here, jump it up. A quick little set before we move on. You want to work hard. Notice I'm jumping from the ground. I'm not waiting until I stand up to jump. I'm taking my feet narrow to wide. You can do any variation you want. You can keep it more straight, like this. It's up to you, mix it up. Soft landing. Let the muscle absorb it. Last one. Woo. Good job. Woo. Keep moving. I'm gonna get another quick sip. Grab your weights. All right. Deadlift to an upright row for 3. Feet apart. Deadlift. 3 upright rows in this position and come up. Work in the back. Now, we did this similar row with the palms facing each other, but now we're hitting the lats a little more, the rear delt. Definitely core and back of the leg. Remember, this is our back segment, so you really want to feel it. You want to work. Let your muscle lift the weight, just like your muscle absorbs any kind of jumping that we're doing to protect the joints. Same thing here. Keep those shoulders down. We have 2 more. One more. Good job. Woo. Put the weights down. All right, shake it out. Next one, we are going to use the weights again. We're going to have the weights the same position. We're going to do 1 row, 1 half burpee. We're going to keep that muscle working with a little more cardio. You're going to be here, nice low position, row, half burpee. Now, if you want, you can come up and do your row there. That's fine too. You just have to really engage that core. This is a little bit more leg. Really sit into those legs. Lift that chest when you pull. 2 more. Last one. Good job. Whew. Good work. We're not done with that back. All right. Grab 2 weights again. All right. One more time for that back. We're going to do a squat to an upright row. A little bit more heart rate here. So I'm going to squat it down, upright row. Elbows are high. Now if you want, 1 arm row. Again, use your muscle to pull, not your hand. I'm going to do this from the side so you can see I'm not pulling my elbow back. I'm going up. Now everybody's going to have a different range of motion. Some of us are going to go higher than others. Go where you feel it. I'm really feeling my obliques here and my legs. Don't forget to squeeze hams and glutes on the way out, as well as that core always. One more. 3, 2, and 1. Put them down. All right. Woo. We have one more exercise, putting in back and shoulders, but we're gonna do a cardio between. So we're gonna do heel clicks, or you can do drop squats. So I'm gonna show you both. So the drop squat, you start with your feet together, drop it in, drop it out. Option is here. Or you can give it a little jump, side to side. That's 3 options right there. The other option is a heel click with a tap. So your feet are gonna be out, slight toe turn out, drop it down, you're right here. Okay, so pick anything from those 3 or 4 versions I showed you. We're gonna go hard for about 40 seconds. Ready, set, go. Side, chest is up, really using inner thigh, no matter what version you're doing. Strong arms, really intentional. Find that endurance, use your breath. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Keep it moving. Whew. 2 weights for the next one. We're almost there. 2 weights. Use your breath. Now, we're going to keep a wide stance, shoulder distance. We're going to do 1 row and 1 rear delt fly. 1 and 1. We're going to keep that same row. So we're using the back. We did a bunch of these with the triceps. Press it down, side. Slight bend in the elbow. Don't be here. Really use that shoulder. You can do 1 weight at a time if you want. You already know the row. Hinge at the hip. 3, 2, here we go. Now, if you wanted to stand up in between, you can also do 1 arm at a time. This is fine. Really use the rear delt and the lats here. Try to keep your back stable. Really squeeze your core. That'll help. We have 2 more with the combo. Then we're just gonna do the rear delt fly. 1 more with the combo. Keep going. 16. Almost there. Reach to the crown of the head. Stay strong in those legs. We have 8 more. 4 more. Last one. Woo, put it down. That one does get the heart rate up, especially if your weights are the correct weight, correct size. That one really, you feel it. Your heart rate does go up because it should be hard at the end to finish. All right, check off triceps, check off chest, check off shoulders and back. We may hit a little bit more shoulder with some push-ups, but let's get going back into biceps now. And then we're gonna be done. Let me see where we are. Good. Woo. I think I'm gonna do a little cardio core finisher at the end if we have time. All right. Wipe those hands down. Woo. Grab both weights. This is one of my favorites for the biceps. It's a compound exercise. We're going to integrate a deadlift with a rear lunge and a bicep curl. So your palms start out facing you. You're going to deadlift. Take your right leg back, rear lunge, bicep curl, palms up. Go back to the deadlift, and then left leg. Now I want you to take your time with these. I'm going to do it from the side. I want you to go down on that lunge. Push into that front heel. You already know the deadlift, so you're hinging at the hip. Palms are facing your shins on the deadlift. Then they come up for the bicep curl. Getting those biceps ready for what's to come. Find a focal point in front of you. When I start to look to the side, I start to lose my form on the lunge. Two more. Last one. Good job. Put it down, one weight down. This next one's cardio bicep. Then we'll go to more static. Woo, or compound. You're gonna have a weight right here, rack it, push in. We're gonna step out, overhead press option, but you don't have to do it, reverse bicep curl. So option one, you're right here, doing that side to side squat. See how my biceps are working with that one weight. Other option, jump squat, drop squat. Totally fine. Option three, push it up. Just whatever you want to do here. You can mix it. Slight toe turn out. It's an alternating low sumo squat if you're not doing the jump. Keep the arms close to the body. Woo. Mix it up. Keep smiling. Exhale, use your breath. Two more. Last one. Woo. All right, recover. So, these are not easy. We're doing multiple exercises with cardio to hit that muscle. All right, next one, grab two weights. Breathe. All right, one of my favorites. Hammer curl, two rear lunge with bicep curl, come back to center. Again, working those legs too. I'm gonna take this leg back, come in, switch. Really press into that front heel. Get low in that lunge, try not to swing. What you don't want to do is this, okay? None of that. Be very intentional. You can have a tendency, we can have a tendency to swing on a bicep curl. See what I meant about looking around? You want to find your focal point right in front of you. Hammer curl. Breathe. Push into that heel. Maybe get a little lower. Compound exercise, shooting that heart rate up. One more each side. Last one. Good job, bring it in. Whew. All right, grab those weights again. Should have kept them in your hand. I forgot something. Forgot. All right, take your palms out to the side. Bring them up. We're gonna go in and out. It's a little rotator cuff, but it's also a bicep static hold. Now you don't have to go out too far here. You don't want to arch your back. See how that bicep's working? It's like you're holding a platter of something very heavy. Keep that 90-degree bend in the elbow. Squeeze those glutes here. Squeeze your abs, don't lean back. Little rotator cuff, front of the shoulder again, and static bicep. Now I'm glad I let you put those weights down for a second. 3 more. 2 more. So good. 1 more. Bring it down with control. Good job. Shake it out. You did it. Little dynamic stretch for those biceps. We're not totally done yet. All right, as promised, we're gonna finish with some push-ups. And then we're gonna be in that plank for our cardio core finisher for a lot of core, and you're gonna, of course, feel that upper body. So for this one, I'd like to target our low back a little bit more. So we're going to do a dive bomber push-up. Your option is a hand release push-up, which I love as well. So I'm gonna show you both. You can do either one. The dive bomber push-up is a little bit more like a traditional push-up. So I like to have my feet a little wider. You're gonna start in that on the toes. You're gonna reach to the crown of the head, pull in the abdominals, dive down to a little upward facing dog and push back. So you're going to get that low back working with that upward facing dog, but you really need to pull those abdominals in. Get nice and low, really skim on that push-up. Your option, if you like this better, is a Superman to a hand release push-up. So I love these two. So you're gonna do a Superman, dig your toes in, hand release push-up. So it's really up to you, but what I want you to accentuate is that Superman to get that low back, because this set is all about working that low back, all right? So pick one, and we're gonna go. All right, I'll do this one from the side. Begin. Take your time with these. You don't want to rush. Pull those abdominals in. Oh, right there. Still working that chest, shoulder, and back. Couple more. And bring it back. Good job, bring it in. Whew. Good work. All right. Good job. Before we do our cardio core finisher, well, I think it's part of it. We're gonna grab our weights. Now, you can do this with 1 weight or 2, okay? You're gonna do really a full body exercise here. So you're gonna have your weights down, palms facing each other. This is kind of tying everything together. So they call these like man makers, I call them woman makers. So you're gonna go down, do a push up, in, up. So there's a lot going on here. What I was saying, you could do it with 1 weight. You could just do 1 weight overhead, put it down for the push up. So you can do your push up, jump it in, grab the weight, and take it up and down. So pick and continue. Now, to make it more intense, you can pick up your pace. You could do the push-up on your knees, which I made you this time. It's very easy to modify. Try not to lean back. Very easy to modify that push-up, which I'm gonna do because I have better form since my shoulders are pretty fried. So right here, I would rather go deeper on the push-up right now. Last one. Put them down. Woo. Good job. All right. A few shoulder rolls here. You really feel that shoulder area. Good job. High five. Air high five. Bring it down. We're going to do a cardio core finisher. Bring it down. We're going to do alternating toe tap. Legs are going to be out in a little V. You're going to keep your hands right here. Roll down to the tips of your shoulder blades and roll it up. You can tap to the outside. So we have about 4 exercises to just finish this off. I do want you to pick up your pace when you can here. Roll just to the tip of the shoulder blades. You want to work that core. You can always bend the knee here. Come on. Remember, cardio core. You want to move fast. Intentional. Hit all the points. 3, 2, 1. Come over. We're going to go right into a cross mountain climber. This is really going to target those obliques. Remember, you don't have to jump it, but we're only going to be here like 30, 40 seconds. And then we're going to go back down, do another exercise on our back. Start in that plank. Ready? Go. Aim that knee to the opposite elbow. Really giving you that twist. Not a lot of impact here. I'd rather you pull that knee in. Really get that twist. Just like we did with the high knees. And when we did the mountain climber where we're pulling the knee into the chest, we're just pulling it in towards that elbow. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Back down. Reverse curl to a kick out. This is a big abdominal roll here. So, hands behind your head to kick out. To kick out. You really want to use your abdominals to roll. Now, if you don't like kicking out with both, kick out with one. That's always your option. And you don't have to roll as much. Of course, you're never rolling to the neck. Hands are just there for a little support. You're in a lift here. So your shoulder blades are lifted, but you're not doing a crunch here. You're just staying in that static crunch. Keep your back flat. 2 more. Last one. Good job. Hug it in. Nice job. Flip it back around. This one, you're going to do plank jacks with a reach out. You don't have to do the reach out, you can just do the plank jack. You can also do a shoulder tap. We have 2 more exercises, guys. Let's finish it. So start with your plank jacks. If you don't like the plank jacks, just tap out. Now, when the legs are out, you're going to reach out. If you don't like that, shoulder tap. You don't have to do it at all. Do your best job here. This is cardio core. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Good job. Roll onto your back. Last one. My favorite. Clock circles. You're not going to feel like you're moving if this is your first time doing it. And then we cool down. All right. Keep head, neck, and shoulders lifted. You're gonna go around, make a clock circle, and you're gonna reverse it. So we're gonna have our hands up. There's no way to just explain it here. You lift the hips and then move them, and then you go around the other way. These are great for the whole core region. Keep your heels down. A couple of points here. Heels down. I also keep my hands together. I'm not leaning my elbow here. You're keeping your elbows up. You're really just using your core. It helps if you keep the chin tucked. You don't want your hands behind your head here. If you're building up that neck strength, just take a break and come back. Let's do one more each direction. This is it, guys. Last one. Pull those dumbbells in to make it easier to move. Whew. Ah, bring it up. Good job. Let's stay on the floor. Legs out. Walk those hands out. Keep your head above your heart here. Walk it in to one side and the other side. Let's keep it dynamic. Keep that heart rate's up a little bit. Breathe. Really work through that core and come up strong through the center. Hold it to one side. Keep this opposite hip down and go to the other side. And bring it up. Lace the fingertips, round the back and back a little bit, getting that C shape through your spine. Bring it up. Go over one side. Center. Over the other side. This feels so good. Bring it to the center. Bring your hands down and then just let your body go forward here. I have tight hips, so I can't go down that low. And we did a lot of inner thigh here. But just work, breathe, and see if you can go a little further. You want to not do this with your head. You really want to just change with the head. You can do this with a partner. It's kind of a nice one to do, and you can kind of really go forward and back, using them to help you pull forward a little bit. Bring it in. Good job. Soles of the feet together. Wow, I know I went long. The playlist is going all the way to the top now. Just bring it down a little bit. Feel that stretch in the inner thigh and the hip. Take one leg out in front of you for that hamstring stretch and pull that toe in. This leg can stay to the side. If you don't like it that way, just maybe bring it up like that. A little tree position in yoga. Seated. Other side. And release it. Come on up. Carpet fuzz. Let's stretch those triceps. Press that elbow in and down. I like to do a little side bend with it. Other side. If you need longer for the stretches, take it. Place the fingertips behind you. Press the back of the hand down and just open the chest. Just stay here right now and let that chest open. We did a lot of exercise for the front of the chest. I'm just going to take this music down. Can't hear myself think sometimes. Open the chest up. Now, take the arms back and fold over your legs if you want to. You can go all the way down. You might want to just go halfway down, or you might want to have your hands here. So really take it to where you feel you want to go. And just keep the chest open and keep reaching your shoulder blades towards your away from your ears. So towards your low back. Roll it up. Take a deep breath up Exhale. One more time. Let's stretch that shoulder out a little bit, shall we? Tilt your head away from the shoulder. Gently press that arm in. Shoulder blade is down. Fingertips open. Taking the stretch further as your breath allows and as your muscles allow. Breathe. Breathe into that stretch. Take a nice deep breath up. Let it out. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Put a little gratitude in your heart for the ability to do this workout physically and emotionally and mentally, and have the stamina and strength to do it physically and mentally. So have a great day, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's workout. We certainly got everything in. And remember, do something kind for yourself, and I feel like you do something kind for your friends, your family, and the greater community. Namaste. Have a great day, everybody. Hydrate.